Okay, good morning students. As sir said that I am a master's in microbiology student, second year, my final year I am doing right now. So, some 4 years back I was in the same place as you were all at HSC, and I was also not aware कि क्या करूँ आगे, क्या नहीं करूँ. And so today I will be talking about the two subjects, microbiology and biotechnology. Okay. So the first question is why? Why I am orienting you with the subject, and why I have made this presentation, and why I prepared and come. We have brought some mini exhibition. We will show it to you later on. So the question is why. So I'll just 4 points I'd like to discuss. First is lack of awareness about the subject. So as you are all in science students, तुम लोग के parents ने तुमको बोला कि बेटा साइंस भी लिया है तो मेडिकल में तो इंजीनियरिंग में चले जाना ऐसा कुछ. बिकॉज द थिंग इज दैट द पेरेंट्स इटसेल्फ डोंट नो कि देयर आर दीस सब्जेक्ट्स व्हिच आर वेरी गुड एंड वास्ट, बट द नॉलेज अबाउट द अवेयरनेस अबाउट द सब्जेक्ट इज वेरी लेस. सो नॉर्मली द पीपल जस्ट से ओके गो इन इंजीनियरिंग, गो इन मेडिकल, दैट इज. The second is lack of knowledge about subject. What is this microbiology, biotechnology? People don't know what exactly you can do with the subject. They just know something कि हाँ कुछ तो है, and they just take it sometimes. They take it by fault or some misfault, and the lack of knowledge is not there. Okay. And the third is future scope of the subject. So why are you all studying right now? If I were to ask a very kind of honest question, why are you studying? Why are your parents telling you to this college and making you study? They are investing money in you. So the basic question is that after a few years you should be earning. Okay, that is why you are studying. Okay, that is like very honest. Let's be honest here. Okay, so you all are here to study and you all are here to make money afterwards. Okay, so that is the very basic thing, and I'll talk to you this subject or this point later on after my presentation. After that, in the last of my presentation, I will talk to you about this. Okay. And last is because you are in a totipotent / stem cell stage. Now, have you heard this term before? Okay, what does that mean? That a cell can be anything that you want. Okay, so now you are on this stage, you can be anything what you want. ऐसा नहीं होना कि after 5 years में तुम्हारे मुझे कुछ और लेना चाहिए, मुझे कुछ और नहीं लेना है, मुझे ये पसंद नहीं है. So that is why this stage you are in is a stem cell or a totipotent stage. So you can now be anything you want. So this is why the presentation. These are the 4 points why I have made this presentation, to make you interested about the subject and to give you knowledge. So what is exactly can you do with the subject and what are the future aspects. So what is microbiology and biotechnology? In simple terms, this is the simplest definition of microbiology. It's the branch of science that uses microorganisms and its interaction with the surroundings. Next, what is biotechnology? The exploitation of biological processes for industrial and other purposes. So what is microbiology and biotechnology? Is like two combined subjects together. Means they are just divided, but they are quite similar to each other. So microbiology is the basic things, and the biotechnology is like the applications of microbiology. Okay, so you can like opt for both of these things. Like if you are doing microbiology, then you can do then you can go in biotechnology. If you are doing biotechnology, then you can maybe kind of divert in microbiology field, because life sciences field are all connected together. Okay, and this is just an image of a single red blood cell on a tip of a needle. Just to show something interesting. So it's an image of a red blood cell on a needle. Okay. And so I'll start with the first thing what you hear about bacteria is medical microbiology I would like to talk about. And the first thing when you hear about bacteria, the thing that comes to mind is diseases. Okay, so dengue fever. How did yes, you all know, right? Dengue fever. Okay, so these all things, the dengue fever and malaria are put together, and this is a mosquito which causes dengue fever, which transmits, which is a vector for dengue fever and malaria. Now, I would like to share a short story with you all so that you can get more interested. What happened is, in our society, there was one case of malaria, and what happens is, if there is a case of malaria in the society, the BMC people come and they find out the source of this mosquito. Now, why? It's because I tell you the whole story. The thing is that they came and they were like checking for the source. And I knew already, but the others, the other people who are living in the society, they asked me, they asked the game, कि तुम लोग ये गटर का पानी रहता है, तुम लोग उसको साफ नहीं करते, उधर से मच्छर आता होगा, क्या क्या बारिश है, mosquito can live only in clean water. Okay, so people don't know about this that this mosquito can live only in clean water, which actually is a vector, and the other mosquitoes which are in the gutters and the sewers, they cannot transmit the, they are not the vectors for malaria and dengue. So that thing, that knowledge should be present with the students. So like this is kind of the things which involved in this medical microbiology. That all these things handling. The next is HIV, TB, cancer is there, and many other more diseases have been studied here. So diagnosis, first 10 years back they did not know why the person has died. Okay, from which disease he really died. So now you can really like there are diagnostic tests that we okay you have malaria, okay you have TB, so you can now be treatment can be started. This advanced treatment that is very fast treatment like first it used to take a lot of time for diagnosing things. Now malaria we just give a slide culture and then within like half a day you can get the result that whether plasmodium is present in the blood or not. Okay, so that way all these the things can be advanced with microbiology and biology. Now the question here is whether the microorganisms are good or bad. Okay. What do you think? What do you think? Don't be diplomatic. Just anyone who's good, bad, good? Nothing? Okay, good. But they are bad. Then these are bad. So the thing is that they are good as well as bad. And the fact is that only 1% of more bacteria cause diseases. So only 1% can cause disease, and rest the 95% bacteria are non-pathogens. Okay. Now we know that bacteria actually live inside your gut, inside your stomach. Yes, you know that, right? I'll share one more fact with you. Is that you are more bacteria than you are you. Okay. This quote is by a famous scientist, and he said that you are more bacteria than you are you. It's quite confusing of course, but I will simplify it in the next line. The number of bacteria present inside the body are greater than the number of cells in your body. That means the number of cells in your body are less than the number of bacteria. You have a lot of bacteria inside your body. And what do these bacteria actually do? Do you know that? What do they do? Why are they present in the body? They are actually helpful. They don't let other bacteria, harmful bacteria enter our body and that cause infection. So they are kind of protecting us. And in cows also there are bacteria which are present in the stomach which helps degrade the food. Because cows don't have the enzymes to degrade some kind of food which it eats. Okay? So these bacteria are present everywhere. They are ubiquitous. And so this is finally the good or bad. So they are good as well as bad. So these are the bad bacteria. Now next, they are now good. Okay, they are good. Now I'll come to food microbiology. Now you must be, you must be making some things at home like sauce or jam. You make sauce jam. You make sauce at home. Do you make curd at home? Curd. Okay, so curd you make, but can you make it for very long time? Like continuously you can use the pulse again and again, another curd thing again and again. But after some time it may get spoiled and you cannot make the good quality curd because which you had at the first time. Okay, so this is about food microbiology, how bacteria are used in food and food products. Okay, the first thing is cheese. You know that cheese has more than 100 types of cheese are present in the world. Do you know that? Okay. Now, so there is cheese tasting hobby is also there. That various different types of bacteria are used, and then they are different types of cheese are made. That one is white one. It's called chèvre. I have tasted. I have tasted many of the cheese because I am a microbiology student. I usually go and check. Okay, just taste. That is the white cheese there, and then that cheese which has a hole in it. Do you know this one? Tom and Jerry. Okay. So this cheese, there are holes in it because of the because of air production. Okay, there are holes, and